Attack on Titan season 3B. I don't know why I always feel like I'm confused when I'm about to say this season 3B. But season 3B, episode 7 and 8. Let's watch the episodes. Yep, that's you. That's your transformation. You did that. Right? Okay.
Bertolt. Armin, I'm so glad you're back.
Yeah, they leave him. They punch him. What did you have to last long? We agreed that you were gonna leave.
Captain, what happened? I saw Bertolt transform, but...
A lot of pain here and you're busy talking too much.
Yep, that's our Sasha. She's always been one to speak her mind. You know, since Ervin chose me to succeed him as commander, I'm more or less in the same boat as you. We'll just have to grin and bear it, while doing what we can.
I'll try.
Good.
Well, take us to your house.
Yeah, right.
Does he still remember where it is located? Maybe not, but I hope he still does remember. But obviously they both can't just forget it, so yeah, they're going the right way. Oh, that guy who died in the final episode of season 2. Ah. Right now I'm feeling a little bit sad. I feel like this episode they just wanna make us cry. I don't wanna cry. We're about to find out something that we have been waiting to find out about from the first season. Kind of excited, to be honest.
That it might have flooded by now.
Let's go. Key doesn't go to this door.
What?
What?
That doesn't make sense. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's the key that Dr. Yeager had.
Step aside.
Just to break it open, yeah.
What?
Maybe it's not up for the door, it's for something else. Yeah, there's something down there, right?
Looks like another all-nighter.
Perfectly.
That got it.
It's empty. Seriously? Why? Come on.
Look closer. There's a false button.
And bugs.
If what we're looking for exists, then we
And
found
the
it.
books. Sit down and read. Take your time. Come on, open the book. What are you waiting for?
Might finally explain himself.
Somebody should read the red one, green one, the other one. Was it blue? Yeah. A picture?
Ervin raised his hand and asked the strangest question. How can we be sure?
Look there. The sun's rising. If our heroes are going to return, it should be soon.
Pardon, but the scouts came back a moment ago. They did it! They reclaimed Walmaria!
Yeah, but Smith is dead. And there are only 9 of them remaining.
Hard labor or a quick beating?
A beating, please.
Oh, because you don't want to trouble your parents, right?
That's right. My sister didn't want to come, but I dragged her with me. Please allow me to take her punishment too.
Very well.
The adults from this series are very, very, really, really bad to children.
It was wise of you two to leave your armbands on. Kids or not, Eldians who take theirs off get a one-way trip to paradise.
Sorry. I'll go back home now.
Wait. You came to see the airship, right?
Nothing. But to those who have been victimized for generations, you and I are devils nonetheless. We should count ourselves lucky that they let us live quiet, humble lives here in the internment zone. I beg you, Grisha, please don't force the rest of this family to meet the same fate as Faye.
I still wonder which was truly in the wrong.
Wow. That's a very weird, this whole background history and all that.
Perhaps it was both. I was ignorant and foolish. The world was twisted and maddeningly unfair. It can't be. How could they do that? When I learned the truth of my sister's death, I swore to myself.
They let dogs eat it.
The real devils were.
Really?
I saw that my ancestors' so-called sins were justified. That to set the
They're evil.
Eldia would have to be restored. Our informant within the Marl... When we locked eyes, I decided to allow fate to steer my life where it would.
Oh, love. Love at first sight.
That remained of a branch of the royal family that refused to flee the continent. She taught us secrets about the Titans that only royalty had known before. We believed that she had shown us the path to victory. I'm sure of it! The king brought the founding Titans' power into the walls. If we take walls, we'll flatten the entire world. As long as he can make this threat, none dare to confront him, at least not directly. So, the Marleyan government has the same objective as we do. They'll try to infiltrate Paradis, and then seize the founding Titan for themselves.
Oh, so now it's getting even complicated with all that.
Before us. If they actually do it, we'll lose any...
Oh, that's how he ended up there and marrying Aaron's father, mother, I mean, then, Aaron was born.
Zeke, to become a Marleyan warrior. You see, Zeke, almost everything that you've been told by the Marleyans was wrong, but you have to obey their every order, and you have to do it better and faster than anyone else around you.
All of us here are counting on you to save Eldia from disgrace.
He's a little child, and all this world you're already giving it to him.
But I should have known, better than anyone, what a wretched sin it is to impose your beliefs on your children. I saw him as a child of royal blood, as Eldia's greatest hope, by turning in both of his naive, foolish parents to Marley public security.
Yep. That's what I was talking about, a child and all that. How can you force all that on a child?
So this is paradise.
That's right. This is Marley's penal colony for you Eldians, called Paradis. You'll serve a life sentence for treason on this island, once you become a pure Titan.
Answer me! Who is the owl?
How the hell did this happen, Grisha? Why in the world would Zeke decide to betray us? Isn't he your son? Entrusting everything to you was the stupidest thing I ever did! It's all over now! We're finished because of you! Say something!
I'm so sorry.
That's all you can say. That's all you can say. He did not think his son was gonna betray him, but yeah, that's what happens when you put a lot of weight on a child.
A lively one. You're free to go.
Guys, no! Guys, hang in there!
Run straight north. If you're fast enough, there's a chance you'll make it to the wall.
But Sergeant Major Gross...
This must be your first time out here. We do this to be sure the Titans we make leave the area. They'll chase him for a good while. But they always...
Tell me, is he trying to cover this up?
Good grief. He'd have shut up ages ago if you'd just turned him.
Grisha, I promise. No matter what form I might take, I swear I'll come find you.
Oh, let's see if that happens.
I'm sure you'll make a great Titan couple.
No!
What kind of a Titan form did she take? Was he all dreaming all that?
What was that? Who am I? Where? Hey! Just calm down. You're still in the stockades. You and Mikasa, because of your insubordination.
Were you having a nightmare, or...?
Yeah, I guess I was. When you woke, you asked who you were.
So he's remembering all that.
You're crying.
I feel strange. Like I just woke up from the longest dream of my life.
He's not remembering, he's dreaming, yeah.
It was no dream. It was real. Just now, I was somehow reliving my dad's memories. Titan, it was you. Poor Dinah.
Oh no, so she's the one who ate Karen's mother.
Shut up. Did you say something?
I said, shut up.
15 years ago, you fed my 8-year-old sister to your dogs! It was you!
Yes, it was me. Say it.
I'll take this one off your hands. You can just head back to the ship.
Understood. What was that about? The Sergeant Major's putting some time towards his hobby. It's best to leave it at that, right?
Watching people get eaten alive.
I wouldn't call it pleasure. I just find it interesting.
So, pleasure, in other words, yeah, it is crazy.
Wanna see cruelty? Don't get me wrong, I think peace is a wonderful thing, but something about it just feels lacking. We've pushed death out of sight and mind. Now that's no way to live. Death is always with your friend down there.
No! You can't do this to me! I'm a human being!
Ooh, hear that? Your sister's calling for you.
Oh, I sort of felt like I saw that coming, but the second I didn't think he was gonna do that, you know. Accept it. Accept it. You're about to die.
So, is it as interesting as he said it was?
Wait, why'd you do that?
Because I'm the Owl, Grisham. Watch closely, and don't forget, this is how we of the Nine use our power.
Oh, so he was the owl all this time. To be continued. Oh, very nice. Okay, so that was the history episodes. Now, obviously, with what happened in the last two episodes, you know, the episode 5 and 6, I wasn't really much expecting more of a fight scenes and all that. And to be honest, we kind of knew these episodes. Actually, they are vital to the story. These two episodes are very much vital to the story because obviously we need to learn more of what is happening, or the backstory of the whole, you know, Titans and all that. And one of the things that, you know, we have kind of been hinted at from the beginning of the season is that Mr. Yeager, you know, Eren's father, it's somewhat, you know, been hiding something in his basement. And after knowing that, you know, after Eren knowing that, you always wanted, you know, they all, you know, even Discord, they all wanted to go there to find out more about the Titans because they were told about that there were more things. There was more information about the Titans down there. So obviously, they can't just go there. You know, at the moment, they were not able to just, you know, go there because of the Titans all over the place. They will get eaten. You know, they did not have a plan and all that. So obviously, it took a little bit more, like 3 seasons to get where we are. But you know, there was a lot of things that it just didn't. I didn't really feel like we need to get the basement. You know, hurry it up, hurry it up. Let's get to the basement. You know, there was always something, a story that was going on that was more interesting too. So now that we're actually here, how do you feel about what really happened, or the information that has been reviewed so far? I feel like I cannot comment on it. You know, I feel like commenting on it right now would be wrong because obviously there's a little bit much more that we need to be told to actually, you know, have a clear mind of what is actually happening. Obviously, you know, we have been told a little bit more in this episode, the last episode, of how everything went down. You know, after they found the book, they kind of read it, I think so. And now Eren is sort of like reliving that. I don't know if they read it, that's why he's now dreaming about it, now sort of seeing it exactly, or it's just more like when he unlocked it or opened this book and started reading, it's just started coming back to his mind, and, you know, started, you know, just to dream about it. And in that case, well, that's kind of cool, you know, because you can actually see everything. And this is not actually more of dreaming, it's like reliving his father's life, you know, seeing what will happen to his first wife, you know, what, knowing that, wait a minute, no, no. Don't tell me that Zeke is the Beast Titan. Don't tell me that, because if he's the Beast Titan, that means that they are related to Yeager, you know, they're brothers, they're real blood brothers. It makes more sense now that he's actually trying to get his brother to live with him there. I don't know if I'm wrong or if I'm right, but it makes much more sense, especially with the hair, you know, the hair, his hair and that beast, they kind of have the same hair, you know, now that he's older, obviously, as a beard, and he was always older than Eren, you know, at this moment of what you are seeing, Eren wasn't born yet. So, now, like, I'm right. But at the same time, I've really acted this way and say, all right, it's Eren's father. This is Eren's father. It turns out that I was wrong. I didn't know that I was wrong. So I really don't. I do think it's Ezek. I think it's Ezekiel that the one who is turning into Beast 13. I do think it's him. So kind of betrayed his father and his mother, got them killed. He's a bad guy. We kind of see. I don't know what he's saying. Well, free you from this world. That he's a bad guy, obviously. But then the fact is that I feel like I've cracked the case, and I also feel like I might be wrong because of what I actually said before. When I felt like I cracked the case, then I ended up not actually, not being the case. So I'm actually interested in seeing how everything ends up. But yeah, let's just talk about it, everything else. But yeah, that's like, can you just start talking about something else, because that effect is just keeping me thinking about the same thing, like that might be everyone's brother or the brother, yeah. So yeah, I just, yeah, I think this is the case. And anyway, and the fact that Aaron is kind of seeing his own brother, betraying his father, and then also the owl, that girl with the owl, is he still alive or not? Maybe he's dead, I don't know, but I don't think he's still alive. But I think that's the only way that Aaron was born, because that guy was the one who was unable to save Mr. Yeager from being thrown down there and get eaten by another Titan. So that was really, really nice of him, and he was supposed to do that obviously because he was the one who kind of caused all this, giving them this kind of mysterious idea. If it wasn't for Yeager's son, Ezekiel, they will still be alive. The whole thing would still, the operation will still go on, but it doesn't seem like that is the case because of the whole betraying kind of thing. Now that also, the other question is, how is he able to turn into a Titan, like that smart Titan, and all that? We don't know yet. I think there's more to the story. Obviously, we left more on to be continued, which means there's more to the story that you are supposed to see in the next 2 episodes, for the season. And then I think after this season end, then there won't be like season 3. See, we're actually getting into season 4. And it actually makes more sense, after getting to review everything that Mr. Eggers had in the basement, the whole detail and all that. The only thing that is left is to go to this place, because now we are actually finding out that, Eren and the others, they actually live on this island. It's a big, huge island, but it's still an island. These guys, they were other children, visited, know that they come from the mainland, like more like a continent. So that's how it goes. And actually, the fact is that these guys were already building bridges, ships, and all that. It seems like they were already like heading into the 21st century, or the in the 19th century, and all that. Which is kind of cool, that back then they were already making those kind of things, which makes me think like right now they are really driving cars, like they're in the same timeline right now. If it is the case, I really it's even more reason for me to actually see Eren, Mikasa, and Amin to actually get to see all this with their own eyes and say it's even more than we expected. Obviously, the cars are a little bit annoying because they are honing their horns, but these tall buildings, phones, laptops, and all this cool technology and all that. Yeah, we're living in the past. And this is just my prediction. Consider that we're already seeing that they were creating aircraft, that when Mr. Yeager was still a child. Mr. Yeager, Mr. Yeager, Aaron's father was still a child. They were already creating these, they were already boats, this kind of stuff. What about when he grew up, age Zeke, then after Zeke, they kind of lived until Zeke was, for at least maybe 7 or 8 years. I think Zeke was 8 or 9 years or somewhere around there when he betrayed them. For another those years. Then you went to the land, then also left there, then you met Aaron's mother, then get married. Then Aaron was born. Aaron now is like in his 18 to 20 plus years, or maybe in 21st years old, somewhere around there. So if you really do the calculation, it's like there's been more than real. Yeah, maybe like more than 60 or 70 years old 70 years, not 70 years old, but 70 years, so it's like there's enough time for all this stuff that I'm talking about to actually have been made, which would be cool, even if it's not really like in the whole where we're living right now with all these cars, but there should be cars, not the old ones we see in the films, like in the 1990s or somewhere around there. I just feel like that would be the right timing. I'm not really talking about cars and all that. But I do wish, when they do get there, it would be. I don't feel like it would be nice to see them fight in the big cities. It doesn't really feel like that's the show. It's team. It just goes. It's just two different teams. So I just feel like they should go there when they actually say we actually say victory. We actually are done. We are happy. We actually defeated the Beast Titan. Because right now I do feel like the Beast Titan is the ultimate villain. Like he's the big one. Is the huge villain. Like the one behind everything. There might be somebody else, but I doubt it. I just feel like it's him. So after defeating him, they should obviously go and see the mountains. Oh no, not mountains. They already have mountains on their land. So no, no, no. But sand that you can never see where it ends. What else? What else? Besides sea and mountains, what else can they see? Maybe tall buildings. They already do have a tall wall, so that won't be that impressive. Yeah, and other things, and other things. That's the best way to say it. So yeah, guys, if you like my reaction, make sure that you do leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. What do you think about these tips? That being said, we'll see you in the next episode. I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.